What is going on, guys? It is AmazingRussian here, and today we're going to be looking at the XMGs. Now, these are Akimbo light machine guns that are total beasts. They're actually a lot stronger than you would think, but not only that, they are a ton of fun to use. And today we're going to be going over how you can use them best and get the best scores possible. So, starting off, we're going to be looking at the best variants. The variant that you guys are seeing me in this gameplay is what I think is probably the best one, and that is the meat and potatoes variant. What it does is it increases the mid-range damage from 5-shot to kill to a 4-shot to kill. So it makes you kill a lot quicker in mid-range, which is important because that's where a lot of gunfights happen in Advanced Warfare. If you don't have this variant, the two runner-ups would be either the Elite, the Bacon and Eggs, or there is, I forget the name now, but there's a professional one that has a built-in laser sight and increased fire rate, and that would probably be another good one, even though it doesn't have that increased damage. Now, as you guys can see, I have laser sight on them, so let's talk about the attachments. The two best attachments for the XMGs are the laser sight and the rapid fire. Now, laser sight is huge because in close range gunfights, you don't have time to go into lockdown mode, and you just have to, basically pray and spray like I do right here. And what laser sight allows you to, get that extra bullet or two into the enemy, which is the difference between, dying and living. So laser sight, really huge, almost, not an option in my opinion. The next attachment that I use is rapid fire. And I really like rapid fire on this gun, mostly because it has a lot less sort of negative than it has on a regular gun. On a regular gun, if you put on rapid fire, it starts to kick and recoil like crazy. But I don't really find that drawback with the XMGs because at long range, in lockdown mode, they're basically a laser, so you don't notice the increased recoil. And obviously at close range, the recoil is not too much of a factor because you have such a big target in front of you. Now, what you saw me have to do there, pick up a barrel. If you don't have scavenger on your class for your XMGs, that's something you have to do a lot. For some reason, Sledgehammer Games decided to make it so that you need to, or that so that it reloads unevenly. If you have, say, 100 ammo and you press that reload button, instead of giving 50 to the gun on the left, 50 to the gun on the right, it is instead only going to give 100 to one gun and 0 to the other. And so because of that, you're going to run out of ammo on one of the guns really quickly. And if you're out of ammo on one of the guns, I mean, they're basically they're unusable, more or less. You don't want to be using them with only ammo on one of them. So you're going to have to either pick up a weapon or have scavenger and, reload constantly. Now, as you guys can see here, I actually ended up getting a paladin with these guys, a little bit battle at the end, but a paladin with the Akimbo XMGs. That just speaks volumes, in my opinion, as to how good these things are. They really are not that bad. They're really good, guys. Now, what is the best way to utilize them? What should you do in game to do as well as possible? In my opinion, the difference between a bad and a good XMG user would be how you prep your lockdown mode. For those of you guys that do not know, lockdown mode in Advanced Warfare, not in Advanced Warfare, or in Advanced Warfare, but on the XMGs, makes it so that your hip spread becomes a laser, more or less, and also makes you fire like 20 to 25% faster depending on the variant, depending on the attachments, and all that good stuff. So, with that said, you probably realize that you need to be in lockdown mode as much as possible to do well with these things. The more you're in lockdown mode, the better you're going to be. And so, with lockdown mode, what a lot of people don't utilize that I see and that don't really know is that you can activate lockdown mode mid-air, in the air, while you're hovering. Basically, no matter where you are on the map or where you are in space, you can activate lockdown mode. And that is something that's really critical because the difference between prepping lockdown mode mid-jump and prepping it after you land is that crucial, 0.3, 0.5 seconds. That can be the difference between life and death. You see it right there. I do it all the time in this gameplay. I jump up and I prep lockdown mode either as I'm leaving the ground or as I'm mid-jump, so that by the time I land, I'm either already shooting at them or they're already dead, and I can, get out of lockdown mode and keep moving. And that is going to help you stay mobile and help you, dodge. That's something that's really important, staying mobile. A lot of people become really like an entrenched turret with these things when I see them play, and you do not want to do that. You want to be really quick. You want to jump, go into not turret mode, into lockdown mode, get a kill. Hopefully by the time you land, they're already dead and you can keep moving. Because of that, these guns are best on maps with a lot of verticality. A map like this, or a map like Terrace, or like Solar, that is where these guns shine because you lose a lot less mobility by just, getting all your kills in lockdown mode mid-air. So if you're jumping around a lot anyways, you're going to be able basically to not even notice that you're in lockdown mode because because you can just keep moving all the time. And you see me do it right here, prep lockdown mode. By the time I hit the ground, he is already dead. And that is going to be it, guys. That is the end of the gameplay. 75-52. We did a number on the enemy team with the Akimbo XMGs. They really are strong, guys, so check them out. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and click that like button. I also post new videos just like this one every single week, so go ahead and subscribe. On your screen right now is a video explaining how you can get a better KD in Call of Duty, so go ahead and check it out, and I'll catch you guys next week. Peace!